So what are parametric functions? So if x is a function of t, y is a function of t, these are called parametric functions and t is the parameter. For example, find the Cartesian equation. Now what are Cartesian equations? They are equations involving x and y. Find the Cartesian equation for x equal to 4 sin t, y equal to 5 cos t, where t lies between 0 and 2 pi. Now you know that from these equations, sin t is x by 4, cos t is y by 5. You have sin squared t plus cos squared t equal to 1. So that will give you x squared by 16 plus y squared by 25 equal to 1, which is the equation of an ellipse. Let's do one more problem. Next question, which equation includes the curve defined parametrically by xt equal to cos squared t, yt equal to 2 sin t. So let's go to the solution. You can write sin t as yt by 2, and again you have cos squared x plus y squared, cos squared t plus y squared sin squared t equal to 1, and substituting here you get x squared plus y squared by 4 equal to 1. So again this is an equation of the ellipse. Okay, now coming to polar functions. So what do you mean by a polar function? By a polar function, we mean a function of the form r equal to a function of theta. So some standard examples would be r equal to theta, which is a spiral, r equal to 2 sine 2 theta, this is the polar equation of a rose. If I say r equal to a into 1 plus sine theta, this will be the polar equation of a cardioid. So these are used in college level mathematics and also useful for your AP calculus exams. So let's work out a question on polar function. Consider the polar function r equal to 2 plus 4 sin theta. So the first part is a, for what values of theta in the closed interval 0 to 2 pi does the curve pass through the origin. So let's go to the solution. At the origin, r is 0. So we equate 2 plus 4 sin theta equal to 0. That would give you sin theta is minus half. And when is sin theta minus half? One value would be, if you look at these 4 quadrants, sin is negative in the 3rd quadrant and 4th quadrant. So if I take sin pi plus pi by 6, this will be minus sin pi by 6, which is minus sin 30, which is minus half. So theta can be 7 pi by 6. Or if I take sin 2 pi minus pi by 6, this is also minus sin pi by 6, which is minus half. So theta can be 7 pi by 6 or 11 pi by 6. So that would be the answer for the first part. Okay, now there's one more part to this question. For what value of theta in the closed interval 0 to pi by 2 does the curve intersect the circle r equal to 3? So let's start with the solution. You know that r is 2 plus 4 sine theta and equate 2 plus 4 sine theta as 3. So doing so would give you sine theta is 1 by 4, or since theta is in radian, the value of theta will be 0.253. This is in radians. If you have a calculator, a graphing one, you can calculate it, or you can just keep it in terms of radians. So thank you.